Hi, I'm Paris, and I was an early adopter of LED bulbs back about 15 years ago. I like that they're very energy efficient, that they would last a long time, and that they produced a very bright white light that was good for reading or for working. But that isn't always the kind of light that you want. Sometimes the old ways are best, sometimes the ways from 1910 are best. These are Edison bulbs, which I had never heard of, and no, I wasn't around in 1910.
EpicReviewGuys.
Rather than that yellowish color light, these produce a sort of orangey color. These only produce about half as much light as a regular incandescent bulb, and they use loads more electricity than an LED or compact fluorescent. But they have become popular, and they do have their place in some applications, which I'll explore in this video. Thanks to the KINGSO company for sending me out a 6-pack of these antique Edison bulbs. They go for about $20 for 6. I'll put a link to them down below this video. The filaments that the bulb uses are very fine. I'm not sure if you can see them, but they do stretch almost the whole length up to the top of this little glass piece that's inside of there. And it doesn't require any special lamp or connector. It screws right into a regular bulb socket. Here's a standard 60-watt frosted incandescent bulb. Well, at least standard for anymore. They can't sell the 60-watt bulb, so this is like a 48-watt 60-watt bulb. That means there's a gas inside that allows it to produce more light while using less electricity. It's still efficient enough to be sold for at least another year or two. Then they're going to phase these out. This is considered, I think, a novelty bulb, so I think that's why it doesn't have to meet those same standards. They don't expect people are going to fill the light fixtures in their homes with these bulbs. It's still light out for a couple more hours, so I'm going to wait on showing you the premier application of this, which is in the dining room. Restaurants have discovered that the Edison bulb makes any food look good, at least that's what I've read. So I'm going to try it out here in our dining room once it gets dark. Before that, I'm going to change out the compact fluorescent, very white, bright bulbs that I'm using here to illuminate myself with 2 of these Edison bulbs. See how I look under that lighting. Then I'm going to go to a closet that I use for all my lighting testing and compare these to let you see the colors of the items in there with this bulb, and I may do a wardrobe change or 2 so you can see how these illuminate me as well. Well, it looks like sunset came a little early. It looks like sunset here. I'm not sure exactly how I look. There's still a little bit of light coming in the window from outside, but this is very orange. Let me show you these bulbs. I don't think this is doing them justice. I think I need to get them in a dimmer so that you can see the individual strands and maybe get a better sense of the orange, because they're very orange. Nice thing with them being regular incandescent bulbs is they work on your regular old dimmer switch. There's some orange. Oh yeah. Here's brightest. And that does kind of wash out being able to see the individual filaments as well as the real orange hue from it. I think that's nice right about there. The camera is putting part of the filaments as white rather than orange, but there at least you can see the outline of them really clearly. Just so there's no misunderstanding, this is not my closet, but it has a nice variety of colors here so you can see it underneath the light from this frosted 60-watt incandescent bulb. Now let's see the Edison bulb. What do you think? Does it have sort of a Victorian feel when it's illuminated by this kind of lighting? Let me change out shirts, see how I look in a different color. This shirt is black with little green palm trees all over it, and the same shirt under standard incandescent. Finally, dark and light blue shirt under regular incandescent, and the same blue shirt illuminated by the Edison bulb. Back to my original shirt and the original lighting while I wait for the sun to go down so I can show you where these bulbs really shine, which is the dining room. Wanted to mention I am foregoing having my dinner until I can show you this in the video. It's I don't cook very much, and I didn't cook this. It's sushi that I bought, but I think the colors in it will really show whether this makes a big difference compared to incandescent light in what you see in your food. Also, I did want to mention how this light set from KINGSO shipped to me. It was in a bigger cardboard box with some air packs around it, and then they're packed in these individual cardboard boxes. Inside of that, the bulbs are packed in this plastic frame, so they stay away from any bumps. All of the ones that I've opened up have worked just fine. In the fixture over the dining room table, there's a single bulb. It's an LED warm white bulb. And here on the dining room table, is what the food looks like under this. And this is the 60-watt Edison bulb. We have some atmosphere in the room. It makes the food on the table look different and just the whole experience of eating under it feel different, I think. Well, I like the look of these KINGSO antique Edison bulbs in the dining room. I think it really does create a nice atmosphere, and it's kind of cool looking to have out in front of the house as well. These bulbs are a hot item, both in that they're very popular, and oh my gosh, are they hot. I had to use our oven mitts to remove them when I was switching out bulbs. They get very hot very fast. They do use a lot of power, but I think if it's in your dining room, you use it for an hour in the evening to add some atmosphere to your dinner experience, make the food look nice on the table. I don't think you have to worry about that amount of use and them not being very energy efficient. It's a little bit of a splurge, and sometimes that's nice. Find out more about the KINGSO antique Edison bulbs at the link down below this video. I'll be back soon with more retro and state-of-the-art technology reviews. You can keep checking back for those videos, or you can click that subscribe button down below. You'll get notified when our videos go up. See you on the next review.
Shopping is easy when you know what to buy. At EpicReviewGuys, we give stuff a try. What does the fox buy?